Roy, what would you say are the factors behind that defeat this afternoon?
We didn't take our chances, really. One of them, of course, which is a bit a feature, I suppose. I mean, I think the first half we dominated the game almost completely, and yet still they had a very good goal chance on the counter-attack. But I thought in the first half our play was good. Second half, we still took the game to the opposition. There was no question of that, but we unfortunately couldn't score from those one or two opportunities that came our way, and at the end of the game they'd already scored 1-0, so it becomes a little bit more of a desperation type of performance where you're hoping something will happen rather than in the first half where we were really creating things that could happen. But the bottom line is it was a tight game, and they scored the goal and defended very well, and we didn't score the goal, and as a result we lose the game.
You told me before the game that you're keen to dominate possession. You did have 2/3 of the possession. What do you think was lacking in the final third?
Well, they defended with a lot of bodies in there, and their defending was good in that area. When we did get past the defenders, the goalkeeper was there to make one or two good saves as well. But the bottom line is, once again, that we weren't good enough, unfortunately, in that penalty box and around the penalty box to really create the clear-cut opportunities that we would need to score a goal. And as a result, the opposition were able to keep us at bay, keep us out, and there's no prizes for winning possession. We don't go out in games to try and win possession. We try and go in games to create goal chances and not allow the opposition to score any, and we weren't able to do that today. So it's a major disappointment. Once again, I can't really fault the players for their effort, their work rate, their determination. But it was a game that we really were hoping we could win, but we weren't able to do so.
Are you somehow missing Christian Benteke, even though he hasn't been able to find the back of the net in recent times? Are you missing his presence up front?
It's useful to have a presence up front, there's no question of that, and Christian was giving us a presence at the start of the season before he got injured. So it's one of those things, you know, when you play a game and you lose it, you always miss the person who's not playing, and then that person gets back on the field and everyone starts complaining about him because he's not scoring goals or not playing as well as they would like to see him play. So I don't really want to go into that area where are we missing somebody. We had enough in our team today, and we had enough of the ball. We had enough determination. You can't fault the work rate and the desire of the players, but the game's about winning, and the game's about scoring goals to win, and we didn't score today, and we didn't threaten enough to score, in my opinion. And of course, the opposition, who've got some quality players, they took advantage of the chance that came their way.
7 points from 8 games now at the start of the season, going into the international break. What is it that you think you can work on during the break to put things right when you come back?
Well, it'll only be a short period of time because, you know, we've got a lot of players away this time. So if we're talking about the real first team, you know, we'll have to wait until probably Wednesday week to get them back, and that will give us 3 or 4 days to work before we go and play Everton. But there's nothing specific there. We work very hard on our